my best friends have been Navya and Shweta.
Aww, that's so
No,
cute.
it's a confession and it's the truth because
Thank
I
you.
feel that I can say anything I like.
Yeah,
They
true.
will tell me off, especially Shweta, that I don't think so, Mama. I don't. But I think you need that because
Yeah.
without somebody telling you, I don't agree with you. That's not correct attitude.
Oh, you guys tell me all right.
you don't grow. Even at my age, I would want to grow.
What the hell?
Hey, where are you looking? Can you guess what's cooking? I'm a booking you up. For a sneak, for a peek, baby, every week you're gonna scream, scream, scream.
What the hell, Navya? अरे entrepreneur ये है Navya. करे बात तो खुल के ये है Navya. With a mom, with a nanny comes Navya.
Maybe we could be each other's soulmates. This is something Charlotte from Sex and the City said, but when I think about it, it's probably something I've said to my best friend 100 times. Welcome to What the Hell Navya, empowered by Bumble. And honestly, guys, how awesome is it to have fulfilling female friendships? You know, those work friends, the friends you rant to every day, group chat friends where you decide what to wear before a night out, even the friends that you talk to when you're feeling really down and out or when you just want to run away from your family. I think there's a solid sense of sisterhood and solidarity that often, lasts a lifetime, longer than most other relationships we put ourselves into. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. I'm with my girl best friends, or I guess they probably don't like that phrase, but my mom, Shweta, and my nani, Jaya, to talk about how amazing it is to have enduring bond with fellow women. So we're going to dive right into this episode and talk about all things friendship, how our best friends are the rock solid support that we have in our lives, and we'll get to that right after this little break. Hello everyone! Other than the audio treats that my mom and Nani have been giving you, I have another treat for you. If you loved this episode, come over to the IVM store for some exclusive What the Hell Navya merch. We have limited edition t-shirts and hoodies for this episode. Get these and show off your love. Good morning, family.
Good morning, Navya.
Today, we'll be talking about friends, specifically girlfriends, like girl best friends.
Okay.
Actually, you have a lot of friends who you are still very close to, who you've known for.
Not like Navya. It changes every 4 years, 2 years, 3 years.
That's not true.
It does,
my
actually.
school friends
my
are
best
still
friend
my friends.
from school, I still am in touch with her.
Oh, cute. And even your Saath Sahelis, you've known them for how long?
Many years.
Oh, many years. At least 40 years.
Wow. And they still meet and they still
Go on holidays.
go out, go on
and stuff.
holidays, which I think is really like
And then their chat is a bit of a mess. They're constantly posting stuff about their
my grandkids. Yeah. They're all about Turkish shows and sending links. So
Always.
let's talk to you then,
Yes.
Mom. You also have a set of girlfriends
Yes.
who you also have group chats with and
Yes.
you go on holidays with them. And how long have you known them for?
I mean, I've known them for a while, but we've become friends closer now for the past 10, 15 years.
But like, what age did you meet them first?
In my 30s, I think. I kept moving from place to place. So it, then things change. But I have, of course, certain friends who I've known all my life. Those are like family friends who I've grown up with when I was young. Then you lose touch with those friends. Just like you have with yours, Navya.
Yeah, but I love how there are different like categories of friends. You have family friends, which are more like that. You'll mostly
You have no
only-
choice. You have to be
Yeah,
friends
you
with
have
those
to be
people.
friends
Yeah.
with them, and you also mostly meet them with your parents because
And then
it's always like
you've
a
gone on
dinner
holidays
or-
with them
yeah.
as a kid.
So it's like one of those that like
Then you have your
okay,
school friends. Then you
Yeah.
have your college friends. Then you have
work friends.
Are you in touch with any of your college friends?
I am in touch
some.
with her school
No, you
friends.
just passed college. I'm talking about
No,
somebody
I'm
who's
telling
No,
you, I'm in
not
touch
really.
with hers.
Not
Not
I know
really.
him. That's why
I didn't
I'm
have any
asking.
girlfriends in college. All my friends were boys in
Boys.
college.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They're just easier, less drama.
Well, that's not exactly a topic of conversation for
No,
today, but all
maybe
right.
Of
at
course,
that
it should
age,
be.
you find it easier to probably make conversation with boys.
I always
and-
have so much drama in my life that I
But
feel that I
actually-
need people who don't have drama in theirs so that they can handle
What
mine.
drama do you have?
Always.
I'd
I'm
love
very
to know.
dramatic as a person.
That
Oh,
we know, but
What the hell, guys?
I want to know what
What
dramas.
what's the drama?
I just
Her
have
drama is ये क्या किया है, ये क्या खाना बनाया आप लोगों को, और ये ऐसा क्यों है? And Navya, what the hell, Navya?
No, I don't have that.
I'll tell you what the
actually.
drama is. You know, there's some drama when I can hear mom on the phone to one of her friends having some very long discussion about something. Or like something someone has said, or something that's happened, and then I'm like, oh, she's talking. I know sometimes me and Nani also sitting in the patio, and we can hear her, and me and her look at each other like, wonder what's happened now. Wonder who she's talking to now. And then when she comes, we're like,
But that's not true. That's not true.
I have a huge suggestion for the two of you.
what?
You both need to get your own lives. Stop focusing on mine and just leave me alone.
But it's very interesting. And then we wait for her to come, and we're like, so what
and
happened?
your faces, your faces are like when puppies are waiting to be fed, like this.
And, we're
And
like,
then I just purposely, you know what I
why does
love
she
doing?
It's so irritating.
You know what I love doing? I know you guys are desperate to know my conversation, and I just pretend like I don't know you are. I just drag it.
I'm not desperate.
I am.
Oh yes.
I'm not.
And then
Navya
Nani
is.
can't help herself, and then she's like, "That's it."
Like, so tell
No,
us.
I don't say that. I say, sab theek hai na?
No, sometimes I get sent to eavesdrop. I'm the eavesdropper in the family.
That is so not okay, guys.
What do you mean?
You can't
you
do that.
eavesdrop on me as well.
Navya, that's not okay.
But where you eavesdrop also.
I do not. Navya goes into like the bathroom, dressing room, I don't know what. Like, what is she doing? Speaking to aliens? Why is she hiding somewhere? How dare you do
Because
this?
you can hear everything that I'm saying when I'm
Because
in my
you
room.
speak
Navya has
so
a very
loudly,
loud
Navya.
voice.
You have to, and if it is a secret, then you have to speak softly.
No,
Or
she
just do
has-
Morse code or like
No,
text.
what are you saying?
What the hell? And Navya's always like, what the hell? What the
Huh?
hell? It's so irritating.
That's the name of the show.
No, that's
yeah,
also,
but
she
that's
says
also
that.
your most favorite line to say. If I
Yeah,
say,
because-
Navya, okay,
What
now
the
I'm going
hell?
up.
It's so irritating.
What the hell, Mom? I just came to sit with you. I said, but I want to sit with myself. What the hell, Mom? What the hell? What the hell?
Because then she'll be like, I haven't seen you all day. And
No, I don't say that ever. Every time Navya's friends come over, she makes them sit with me and says, Mama, give advice on clothing, relationships.
I think it's nice that my friends like hanging out with you. Just like your friends like hanging out with me. We all hang out with each other's friends.
Yeah.
My friends love hanging out with Nani as well.
Yeah. You know, Navya, I'm not saying right now,
Oh,
but
well.
has had the maximum amount of frenemies in her life. And she cannot say no,
Yeah,
and she
that's
cannot
true.
take a stand, and she cannot confront.
Because
and
I'm
it
a
drives me
non-confrontational person.
mad because I'm so confrontational as a human being.
We know.
Not as much as
Well.
you, mother, but I am.
I think some of the friendships I've made recently, like with my
Whoever,
co-founders. No, I think they had like work friends are people who I've met recently in the last 2 years. But I feel like they've had such a great impact on me because they're people who are doing similar stuff, people I can talk to about things that I want to do, which I think is great because you can't always do that sometimes with school friends because they're probably pursuing different. So my work friends, I feel like I obviously see them so much during the week. And it's not always just work.
And
when
you mean you see them on Zoom. You're not going into an office.
No, when I go to the offices to meet, like, I
don't
enjoy.
think so.
Like today, I'll
this
be
is
meeting
one thing
them.
I've been telling Navya is please get an office.
I
Stop
like
working from the couch
home.
in
She
the
has
living-
an office, na? You
Yeah, but I
have?
never go there.
She never goes and she's just working
Because it's
out of
like-
the couch and it's just too much for me. I can't
I mean,
take
there
it.
I agree with Shweta. I think.
And like her
And
whole
you also need to
caboodle-
make friends who are not only working with you. Also need to make friends
Yeah,
outside.
You need to make friends like
Because you'll get a different perspective also.
Yeah.
You need to meet more people and you also need to...
now she has a theatre going
yeah.
gang.
Yeah,
She
I
goes
do.
to see plays at Prithvi Theatre.
Which is my recent gang, and I actually
Good.
quite enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I'm actually very happy you have this gang.
And it's a very, I have to say, quite a odd group of people in this gang. People who I wouldn't usually hang out
but
with.
that's I love it. I
Yeah,
think it's so
very
nice.
good. I think in the lockdown, in the last 2 years, my best friends have been Navya and Shweta.
Aww, that's so
No,
cute.
it's a confession and it's the truth because
Thank
I
you.
feel that I can say anything I like.
Yeah,
They
true.
will tell me off, especially Shweta, that I don't think so, Mama. I don't. But I think you need that because
Yeah.
without somebody telling you that I don't agree with you, that's not correct attitude.
Oh, you guys tell me all right.
you don't grow. Even at my age, I would want to grow.
Yeah.
I would want
No, but
to.
I agree with that. I feel like there are now, especially after lockdown, because we spent so much time together, and I
And
think
good times. We never fell. We used to have so much fun.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did. But I also
Yeah.
feel like it's because I've moved back now and I'm actually living with you guys. Earlier, we talk, but not as
No,
closely,
of course.
which I think is nice because even today there are things that I would share with you guys and probably not tell my friends or probably tell them later. Like you guys would be the first people I
Yeah.
would come to like say things. Yeah, like more like friends almost.
Yeah, and I really feel, and of course Agastya also, but because Agastya is a boy, his take on things are a little different.
Different, yeah.
But
I like his take on things.
It's
Actually,
very
I think
abstract.
It's not. It's
I think
not.
Agastya has better EQ than Navya.
I honestly felt that the last 2 years I have not lost anything. I have gained 2 friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
how
that's
sweet.
so sweet. No, I agree with that. I definitely think. And I actually enjoy, like, obviously I do meet my friends during the week, but I really enjoy when it's just
Us.
the three of us chilling and chatting and, there's really things we don't not share. Like, we pretty much talk about
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
And you guys will give me your opinions, I'll give you mine.
No,
You
you
guys-
don't give so much opinion.
Well,
You're a little.
I'm a bit of a
afraid.
diplomat.
You're like, if Nani says something, you're like, yeah, I agree with Nani. And then if I say something which is opposite to Nani, you'll
I'm
say,
like-
yeah, I agree with mom.
I'm just going to be in the middle over here. Like, I don't want to.
Navya, have you seen your size? If you're in the middle, you'll get squashed.
Yeah, but
completely.
I'm getting squashed regardless. So I might as well just be in the
No,
middle.
I never squash you, Navya.
I'm
I tell you.
Switzerland.
Well, I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
And you need a little bit of
I tell
squashing
you,
every now and
I
again.
tell you that Navya, that's not nice.
Hmm.
That's good. But I don't squash you.
No, you don't. You guys are great friends.
No, honestly, I mean, I'm sure that this is something that must have happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you're bonding with your family,
Yeah.
which our society had somewhere lost out.
But
But,
now people are leaving home like they're flying
They
out of home
maybe-
like bats out of hell. They've had enough bonding.
It's cemented relationships in the family.
Yeah.
Navya, touch your head.
Yeah.
Mama! What the
What
hell?
the
But yeah, so that's what I'm
But I
trying
was
to
going
say.
to say, that saying when people grow older, their circle becomes smaller.
Of course.
That,
Yeah.
when you're younger, you obviously have a lot more friends. And then as you grow older, that slowly becomes smaller and smaller.
That
Has
is
that
because-
happened with you guys?
Yes, absolutely.
It's only friends that are very close to you
Hmm.
stay with you, and otherwise most of them are just basic
Acquaintances who you meet, like, you go out for a party, you bump into them, or you meet them for a meal or something. That. But yeah, that's happened to me.
I think that's already happened with me. I feel that I don't have as many friends as I
Navya,
probably
you're a
did. What
24-year-old. You have a lot of life to
now?
live.
But I'm
And a
just
lot of life to
saying.
see, and a lot of ideas and thoughts you have. You should do this show in another 20 years. It'll be a completely different show but we'll still be saying what the hell to you. But you should, because a lot of your opinions and your thoughts, and they're all going to change.
What is also very important is if you have good friends, especially female ones, and if you're really close and you've been together for many years, then, they say, this child is really giving me so much trouble. No, because who do you complain to?
Do your friends do that?
Yes.
They
Do you
compl-
say that to your friends about us?
I don't have much to complain.
No, but I'm sure if I'm giving you a hard
Yes.
time,
Yeah.
I feel like you 100% share that. Like, be like, Navya is driving me crazy today.
I tell
But in a
anybody,
different-
actually. They don't
in a
even have to
different-
be my friend. I'll just tell anyone.
In a different way. I know that, and then, I'm so relieved, I was complaining and telling you all about this child. The child's back on track. And so you can't say that to anybody.
Yeah, you can say that to a close
And these are
friend.
common things that every parent goes through. But you
Hmm.
don't get the opportunity to speak to anybody about it. So it's nice to have friends, and then, friends reassure you. They tell you, don't worry, it's just a temporary phase. It'll all settle down. Everything will be fine. And you feel good about it.
Hmm. I mean, I would definitely share, like, if I've had a fight with mom and I'm irritated, I'll, like, be like, my mom's annoying me.
Oh.
Tell my friends, And then because probably they've been in a similar situation.
Yeah,
So they'll be like,
obviously,
yeah,
it's,
like
it's very
I
natural.
understand.
I'm very close to my sisters. They're more like friends than
Yeah, you are. That was
Just
actually going to be
sisters.
my next thing is like trips. And you go on trips with your sisters and then you go on trips with
my friends.
your friends. So which ones do you prefer?
Everyone looks after her and she enjoys the trip.
No, that's not
No,
true.
she says
When
she
I go with
cooks
my
and
friends,
stuff.
I look after them. But when I go with my sisters, they look after
They
me.
look after you.
But I look after them also in different ways. Everybody does it differently. But when you're going with your friends, then everybody takes care of
But
each
these
other.
girls' trips are always fun.
Yes. And that's the best time to really know somebody.
Yeah.
Is when
If
you're
you live with
traveling
someone,
together.
if you can travel with someone and survive it,
Yeah.
then you can be
Yeah.
friends. Otherwise, friendships
feel
break
that.
over stuff like this.
Or like sharing a room.
Relationships break, yeah, room,
I can't
bathroom.
share a room with anybody.
Just people's airport habits. Like one of my friends is very hyper and like
Yeah.
very particular, and we all have to leave so much. I'm a lot more casual about. I reach the airport like just in time. I hate sitting around.
Sometimes without your passport.
Was once. How many times did you
I
mess
think
up with your
everyone's
visa?
been through it.
The sleeping,
And-
sharing
and
a
the-
And you
bed
get
with
to
a
know the
worst are
friend.
stingy
friends
ones who
who
don't
are
want to pay
never
for
on time.
anything also.
Yeah.
There's some people a little extra
Yeah.
stingy and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, none of my friends, thankfully, they're very generous and large-hearted, but a lot of groups have that dynamic where,
Yeah.
people will not, want to pay
All
for
those people
this.
who
So
like-
I only ate this, so I'll only, that doesn't
All
work.
those people who just wake up really late and then you have to wait for
that's-
them and then you miss
that's
the
very
whole
annoying.
day and it's so annoying and it's like we're here for 3 days. Wake up early, let's go and do stuff.
No, I don't like that.
No,
when I'm on a holiday, I want it.
All
I
those
mean,
people who wake up extra early and want to go hiking and all this, I'm like,
yeah.
no!
Yeah, no. Even I'm not.
None of
into
my
it.
friends are those
I
people.
think
I'm
I'm
so
one of those
happy. We
people.
all just want to go eat and see pretty things and walk around. I don't think
And I
now
love
so much
getting up in the
shopping.
morning and all sitting together in our gowns and having coffee and croissant and just
cute.
talking. Last night was so much fun. That was so nice. This, that. And then you go out and then
Actually, that's the best part
Of any girl's trip.
No, the best part of any of your friends thing is when you have
Debrief.
when after there's like a big party
Yeah.
and then the next day everyone has to talk and
Yes.
tell
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on and everything.
Yeah, it's
Those
madness.
gifts or gifs or whatever you call it.
It's
and those
madness, yeah. My girls' group chats are probably what we're wearing for like the next party or like some issue has happened with someone else. There's been some drama or yeah, probably that.
I love it when Navya and her friends have drama.
yeah,
It's my
both of you love
favorite.
it because
You know
I'm
why?
always-
Because I feel I can sit and look at it from a distance and just thank God I'm not a part of it anymore and my life has moved on from there. It's the best feeling in the world. It's just like, oh well,
There
told
was a little
you.
drama yesterday. I'll update you about it later. I can't update you now. I'll tell you
no,
later.
of course not.
There was a tiny bit of drama.
It's going to be something really stupid. I just want to
It's
tell you.
not.
She
What do
always
you
makes
mean?
it seem like, oh, this happened. And Navya and her friends always speak with such urgency. Oh my God, guys, you don't know what happened. What happened? I tore this dress. Like, oh God,
I've
please.
never
It's
said
like
that, but
this.
whatever.
Their conversations, when they speak, this generation, everything is so heightened. Like you think, oh no, what's happened? So yeah, what's an important characteristic for you in a friend? Like what draws you to a person as a friend?
I mean, at first, it would definitely be like someone who's funny.
Yeah, me too.
I can't be friends with like a not funny person.
Like a Debbie Downer,
Yeah, like, I
like
can't
a
be like a grumpy
serious,
granny kind of thing.
serious person.
It has to be someone who's fun.
Who
Me
makes
too.
you laugh?
Yeah, someone
who
who
makes you
makes you
laugh,
laugh.
who's fun.
Yeah.
And then
Even
as
I
you get to know them, probably obviously loyal. Like you would want a loyal
No, I think
friend.
someone who has something intelligent to say. I can't be friends with someone who's
Yes.
just gossiping the whole
yeah,
day. I
somebody
just can't
who's
do that.
adding something
But
to
someone who you can talk about like things like world
Interesting things,
events
yeah.
or like a book you've read or a show you've seen today
Yeah.
or a podcast you've heard. Things like
Yeah.
that. I can't just speak to people like, oh, I'm buying this bag, I'm buying this top, I'm buying
Yeah.
these shoes. What do you think of this?
Can't.
That I can't do.
I
I
Yeah.
cannot do.
could
I like to
never
do it.
do
It's
that.
not like I don't like to do it.
I can never ever keep up a friendship if I'm not learning anything from that individual. I just can't.
Nani has so she has these friends who she does all this, my daughter, my son, this one is troubling me, that one. Then she has another group, which is a little intelligentsia kind of group.
And then she has the fun group, which is where she hangs with them when she wants to have fun.
Yeah, and the intelligentsia group, if you ever come when they're having tea.
I have come sometimes.
La la. They talk about art, films, and they talk about poetry and prose, and they talk about textile. And it's just after a point, you're like, please spare me. She has that group.
Yeah,
you know she has that group,
I
right?
know which group you're talking about.
It's a little.
I like her fun group, and the Saath Sahelis the best.
I love the Saath Sahelis.
I love hanging out with the Saath Sahelis.
They're the best.
They're genuinely when I know they're coming, I'll be like, I have to stay home because I really
even I like to be there when they come over.
I really want to hang out with them.
Even if just two of them come over. Because
even if just one. I remember once it was just me, Nani, and one of her friends, and we had a blast. It was actually a really fun night.
I must tell you that you don't know how they appreciate, seeing us all together, seeing the grandchildren sitting with my friends. I mean, a lot of them say that our children also don't sit with us. When our friends come, most of the time, they'll come and say hi, and then that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. That's okay. But for them, it's very refreshing to see Shrita is also cooking things for them, and Navya is sitting there, and Agastya will breeze in, say hi. Abhishek will come and sort of, hello, ladies, and something, and then hugging
Nana
everyone.
comes for a little bit.
Nana is like...
He's the grumpiest.
He's the grumpy
He's like,
granny,
oh God, they're here. I'm up in my room. I'll speak to you later.
He'll just be like,
he's
hello,
not very
ladies.
welcoming as a person, is
then
he?
he'll go up and sit.
I have to go up. Excuse me, ladies. If you don't mind, Benjio, something, he says. And then actually they're quite happy that he's not there.
Yeah, because they probably feel a bit conscious if he's around. To really...
Not conscious. They've known him for ages. But now he's changed now. He's old also.
Yeah, I suppose.
You can be old, and you can be old but not old.
I think she's trying to say that she's young old. Yeah. She's trying to say that it's a full fishing expedition.
No, come on.
But she's quite...
she is. She's very young at heart.
I can sit and have conversation with the 18-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. And you do also.
And you're not a grumpy granny, which is great.
Not at all.
I mean,
except when I'm
grumpy, but
not
she's
grumpy.
Quite free and
when I'm angry, I'm not grumpy.
But I'm saying you're not like a boring. Like you're fun. Like you're always up to do something fun.
Even my friends love to sit with her and listen to her comments.
My friends love to sit with her.
And my friends love it when actually they're sitting with her and then she starts off on me.
Yeah,
they love it.
I think I need a coffee, so let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. It's been another great week on the IVM podcast. Before we get into the rest of promo, I just want to make a quick announcement. Our channel, IVM Likes, is now IVM Pop. We are going to be releasing a number of shows in this channel. Stay tuned for more. On The Habit Coach, Ashton guides us how to take care of our brain by putting it to use more often. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam talks to Harsh Rungta. Harsh is a SEBI-regulated financial advisor at Fee Only Investments LLP. They talk about consumer-centric financial advice and the role of a financial advisor. On Cock and Bull, Cyrus Nivedita and Antariksh discussed a controversial statement by Joe Biden and Zepto's teenage founder making it to the 1,000 crore club. On The Life Manifesto, Zarina lists 10 signs of unhealed childhood trauma and its adverse effects on adulthood. And on Part 2 of Simplified's AI series, the hosts have a free-flowing discussion about the infamous DALI technology. Once again, everybody, I'd like to remind you all to go check out our merch store on IVMPodcast.com. We have new stuff coming out all the time. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcasts on all platforms. And do remember, spread the word about the shows you're listening to. We would also appreciate if you could rate or review this show or any of the other shows that you're listening to, wherever you're listening to. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Volvo XC40 Recharge, Bumble, Heads Up for Tails, and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Welcome back. You're listening to What the Hell, Navya, and let's dive straight into the Bumble question game.
Yay!
Bumble.
The Bumble question game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Start.
How do you make up with your friend after you've just had a fight with
I
them?
just say sorry. I never have it. I say I was wrong. I'm overreacted. I'm sorry.
I mean, I say sorry, but usually there's always some element of food that I've not made myself. Like, I'll always
Navya, for someone who's not really a good cook, you're really depending a lot on food for all your
I'm just saying, I know every
needs.
time in college, whenever me and S would have a fight, the next day I'd wake up and she'd have like a coffee and like a croissant or something for me. And that was her way of being like, okay, whatever, like, I'm sorry.
It's such a French thing to do.
Yeah, it is a very French thing to do. But she would always do that. The number of times I've woken up and on my bedside there's just a coffee and a croissant. I'm
How
like,
sweet.
well,
That's
I think
sweet.
she's trying to say sorry. So that's our
No,
way
I
of-
just say it straight up. I think there's no substitute for saying you're wrong and
she'll
you're sorry.
say like,
And I
she'll
feel
like,
people who
I
can't
know.
say sorry, they're not right people. Because nobody's always right.
All right.
No, even if you're
Except
doing
for
it
you.
like this,
Nobody's always right, I said, except for you.
keep quiet, Navya.
You also just say sorry.
I'd say sorry.
Yeah.
I'd pick up the phone. The minute I've realized that I've made a mistake, I'd pick up the phone and say, I'm very sorry. It was not correct what I did.
That was the end of today's game. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Navya.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
So, as we heard today, it's obviously a rookie mistake to look for everything in a partner. And why do we need to do that when we have friends? We have friends for different things and different purposes, like weekends, trips, wining and dining, shopping, obviously, and parties. I mean, that's probably why friendships are more fulfilling than relationships. It's like a platter with all different things that balance the flavors in a way where nothing is too much or too less. So I would say go hug your besties today, thank them, say cheers, and be grateful for these amazing humans that you have in your lives. You can also tell them about What the Hell Navya, maybe even have a listening sesh together. So tell me what you love doing with your best friends at Navya Naveli Nanda on Instagram, and I'll see you next week. What the hell? Hello everyone, I am Navya Naveli Nanda, host of What the Hell Navya on the IVM Podcast Network. Thank you for such an overwhelming response to the show. Click on the subscribe button and the bell icon on our YouTube channel, What the Hell Navya, to see more short clips and BTS videos. There's a lot more coming, so do it quick.